Good morning, Western Washington, and happy Wednesday. I'm Matthew Fab with Western Washington Weather, and today we're going to take a look at the forecast for today and a couple days into the extended forecast, and we'll take a look at what happened with some of the wind last night. So looking at the radar right now, you can see some showers moving across eastern Washington there, and some more showers moving into Portland, and then some heavier showers moving into western Washington here. Take a look at some of these showers that are currently over the Kitsap Peninsula and moving toward the Seattle metro area. They could have some pretty heavy rain in them. And then take a look offshore. These are the thunderstorms that will be developing throughout the day and moving through the lowlands and moving onto the coast. And they could be potentially severe thunderstorms with severe wind gusts of 58+ miles per hour and even a low chance of a coastal tornado. So we'll take a look at all of that here in the video. So we're starting here with the maximum wind gust overnight. And what I want to point out is that the winds were pretty strong on the coast. You have a 54 in Astoria, 57 in Long Beach, some upper 40s, and take a look at that 68 mile an hour gust at the Hoquiam Airport. That is pretty significant, and it'll be interesting to see if there's any evidence of how that gust occurred there. And then you can see more 40+ mile an hour gusts on the north coast. But take a look in the Puget Sound. You can see 52 mile an hour gusts there in Olympia, which was forecast. But then Seattle and Tacoma stayed pretty calm, only about 30 miles an hour. And that was because the wind was coming out of the southeast, kind of like this motion I'm showing here. And when you have a southeasterly component in your wind, Michael Snyder was talking about this, it's harder to get strong winds into Puget Sound versus the southwesterly winds that come straight up through the Puget Sound and expose the area to the gusts pretty well. However, the southeasterly winds are always quite strong up across parts of the North Sound, and you can see their gusts of 53 miles an hour at Whidbey Island, and then you can see gusts of 45 to 55 miles an hour across parts of the San Juan Islands as well and up into BC. So those areas do get exposed to those southeasterly winds pretty good because it's quite open up there. So that's kind of the explanation behind the winds last night. Now let's take a look at what we're expecting today. So this is the high-resolution rapid refresh model. I have it set to 7 a.m. simulated radar, and you can see it has some showers moving through the area, and those showers start to diminish as we get these thunderstorms moving onto the coast here. You can see these showers will be some snow at the higher passes, but could also be a mix. Keep that in mind. So by 11 a.m. we have some thunderstorms moving on shore, and then they start to form a band by about noon to 1 to 2, and this model has been pretty consistent over the past couple days with a strong band of thunderstorms or heavy showers moving through the lowlands sometime between 1 and 3 p.m. here, and you can see that shown here, and then that moves into the mountains. We have more storms moving on shore. Showers continue to move through the lowlands all the way into tonight. This is now early Thursday morning, and we still have some showers moving through. It looks like we'll have some convergence zone activity Thursday morning before the showers start to diminish by Thursday evening there. You can see by Thursday evening we have a little bit of convergence zone activity near Everett as the showers diminish for the most part, except some over the North Sound there, and some potential, a few remaining showers moving onto the coast. So let's take a look at the lightning potential here. So as we go through today, you can see as those thunderstorms start to move on the coast around 10 to 11 a.m., there is lightning potential. Then with this band that moves through the lowlands, take a look at that. There is lightning potential for the entire lowlands with this band that moves through. That continues into the mountains, and then these additional storms through tonight do have a low chance of producing some thunder and lightning, but that threat largely diminishes on Thursday. But speaking of the thunder and lightning, the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center has put out a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms from Northern California all the way through Oregon and up the Washington coast as well. You see marginal risk here, 1 out of 5 risk for severe thunderstorms. And there is a chance that this will bring some severe wind gusts, which is categorized as 58+ miles per hour. And there's a slight chance of a coastal tornado. We did have a tornado Monday night at 9:30 in Rockaway Beach, Oregon. So it is possible. That was rated as an EF0 tornado in Rockaway Beach. But that kind of thing is possible on the Washington, Oregon, and Northern California coasts today. And then you can see the risk of general thunderstorms for the inland areas of the I-5 corridor from Bellingham all the way down toward Redding, California there. So let's take a look now at the remaining winds for today. You can see that the winds start to diminish for the most part here on the high-resolution rapid refresh model. Some winds still gusting 35 to 40 miles an hour for the North Sound there. Those winds diminish throughout the day here, some staying active. There's some by South Whidbey. And then you can see as some of these thunderstorms move through, they will bring a burst of wind for some places, potentially 30 to 35 miles an hour, maybe up to 40 miles an hour for some of the North Sound and the coast. And then you can see as we go through tonight, this model is showing a brief time of winds gusting 35 plus miles per hour across parts of the Puget Sound lowlands as a weak little low moves on shore. I'm not sure if this will actually happen or not, but it's worth mentioning late tonight, so like midnight to about 2 a.m., there is a possibility for some more wind, and wind diminishes after that and into Thursday morning. Taking a look at total rain through Thursday here, you can see another half inch or so for the Seattle area, and then from Seattle north toward Bellingham up to 3/4 of an inch there. Kitsap Peninsula could get 3/4 of an inch to an additional inch of rain, and then you can see on the coast there 1 to 1.5 inches of rain, depending on where those storms set up. And you can see the mountains that don't get snow will be getting a couple more inches of rain here in the Olympics and the Cascades. But let's take a look at that snow forecast. So you can see here the National Blend of Models shows that places like Snoqualmie Pass will only get 1 inch to 2 inches with all these showers moving through, but places like Stevens Pass there and White Pass down here will get 5 to 8 inches of snow. So that kind of tells you where the snow level is. It's around 3,000 to 3,500 feet or so. And you can see some of the higher peaks like Mount Baker and Mount Rainier will get some good snow out of this. But this is not a surprise with some somewhat low snow amounts for the passes, because this is all just a bunch of showers moving through. The other thing we're going to be looking at today is some big waves on the coast. You can see as we go through today, we have some big swells that continues into Thursday before that starts to diminish into Friday there. So be careful if you're watching the waves out there. It'll be pretty cool to watch, but with the king tides and some big waves, it will also be dangerous at times. And right now, this is a look. Let's refresh this there to get a live look at Westport. Here, take a look. You can see some of these waves are starting to crash up onto the jetty there. So let's see how this one crashes right there. Oh, see, we are getting some nice waves on the coast already. So this should build some more throughout the day today and into tomorrow, especially with the king tides. So let's end the video here by taking a look at the extended forecast. So you can see our storm moving through today. The showers move through. See this little low that moves over the area early Thursday morning? That's what could be causing some of those increased winds showing up on the high-resolution rapid refresh model we just looked at. You can see some mountain snow and some lowland rain continue through Thursday. We start to dry out early Thursday morning through Friday. Stay mostly dry through Friday before our next system moves in by Saturday midday, bringing some lowland rain and mountain snow. And that mountain snow and lowland rain continue there through Sunday, moderate to heavy at times, potentially some heavy lowlands or mountain snow with this system on Sunday afternoon to evening, so we'll have to take a look at that in the next couple days. You can see showers continue all the way through Monday before we start to dry out with a ridge building over the area by Tuesday, and we should have some sunnier conditions and some cooler temperatures, potentially near freezing, so we'll be taking a look at that as well. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and share these videos. That's the best way to help Western Washington weather grow. Stay tuned, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.